First Street here in the Bronx. MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yanks played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Gerrit Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it two good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So here is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Ball 2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have two jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could, and he executed both those to a T.
Over to first, Cole. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career line against Gerrit Cole. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he fouls this one off. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Over to first, Cole, and he just manages to get his hand in. In is Jorge Soler. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
2-1, here it is.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. Merrifield at second with 2 down. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Fouled off. The 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Royals strand a pair, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one. Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game. Fly ball to straightaway left. On the run is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's Big Aaron Judge. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 24 home runs and 59 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Now here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ballgame. Oh, look at the diving stop. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, You have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole, he's just 1 for 6. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball, it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. Dozier scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first base.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Voit has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Tony, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th. The second base.
Here's Rougned Odor now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us.
Leading off for
Guys,
Kansas
this
City,
appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Taylor.
Michael Taylor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Up next, Adalberto Mondesi, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Taylor leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary.
Here comes
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now here is Jorge Soler. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Soler brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1 strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. First pitch on the way. Salvador Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Up next for
he
the
fell
Royals,
behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but
Dozier.
then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, Ryan McBroom, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. More from the Bronx after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Now
blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Soler on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Carlos Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Cole's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Michael Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Adalberto Mondesi.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Luke Voigt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now into the box, Gary Sanchez. And their runners at the corners now. First offering.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 home. This is line to left. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll come into this one at 328. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Odor over at second. Sanchez at first, 1 gone. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. All set for the start of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And stepping in, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. On its way is pitch number 75.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in next, Salvador Perez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 81, Jake Kalish.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Ro. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Aaron Hicks stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Judge on at first. Nobody out. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's Merrifield on to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Soler finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dozier.
Right there for strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Digging in next, Ryan McBroom struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's fouled away. One strike now from Cole. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 1-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Last half of the seventh here, and next will be the imposing power bat.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now
well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Odor pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs.
Now
Hitter was
batting,
able to keep his hands through,
Gary
deliver a nice line drive.
Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Clint Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Josh DeMont takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
For Kansas City, number 63, Josh DeMont.
Clint Frazier will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Urshela at third, Sanchez on second, Frazier at first, 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Taylor. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Number 2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Britton's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Adalberto Mondesi is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. So the Bronx Bombers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Just hung in there on that one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Next up is Aaron Hicks, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A high fastball is in there.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. From the belt, the pitch, and a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hicks running from first. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Now to bat, Luke Voigt. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Perez is there, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
With Merrifield next to hit. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the next to bat will be Jorge Soler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there at the knees, strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. KC down to their final strike in this one. Again, another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole hangs win number 11 on his line. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.